What's going on, everybody? Got about 5 stocks on the watch list today. 5 good ones for the open anyway. Trying to catch Foot Locker here. Got Baba, Micron. I even have a stock less than $10. I mean, it's been setting up, so if it wants to give me that setup, then I would be more than happy to take it. Ooh, the spread is ridiculous on Foot Locker. Also, the volume is pretty bad. Shoot, looking like nothing. Unless something happens with Foot Locker here. Okay, something like that is what I want to see. Alright, so the spread's tightened. We got about a 50-cent range, so I can risk about 25 cents. So we can go for our shares. I'd like to see it get down to 40, but I'll only be risking about 25. Ah, it's a circuit breaker. If I see it at 50, I'm in. Market's pulling up. That was way too slow. I got a horrible entry. I'm not even gonna attempt to try and make that a winner. That's the problem with circuit breakers. Sometimes I'll get lucky and I'll get in at that 50 or something. Other times I'll end up being 25 cents late. There's just nothing I can really do about that. Okay, looking at Foot Locker again here. Kind of busted out of this triangle. I didn't get my order in. I want to short it again though if it gets down to 40.06. I should probably do about 350 honestly. I saw it, I went for it. Filled at 10. The market's dropping here. Everything's really turning red. Figured it would bring Foot Locker with it. Kind of struggling to make a move here. Really want to see it drop 40. I think it's a little too slow for me right now. But I don't just want to give up the trade yet when it hasn't given it a chance. I'll buy in the 20s and I'll re-enter the trade on a break of 40. Here we go, I might be seeing something. We're under 30, into the 80s. Once it gets into the 70s, I'll take a partial. Alright, good move. Come on. I'll take a partial. Jeez. It's coming back. I want to see how it acts at 40. The market is no longer pulling down. Pretty much as soon as I entered, it's gone straight up. Market internals are telling me it's pretty bearish. I think I can hold on to this one for a little bit. '60s, I'll take another partial. If not, I will get out on a break above 40. Just might do it to me already. Oh, wow. Alright. Well, I put it in a 40.01. Did it even... Yeah, I guess it did. Alright, well, that's a little upsetting, I guess. I don't know. I kind of wanted that one to be a little bit better, but it was too slow. It's just not fast enough. With the market pushing up like it was, but at the time, whenever it was dropping down, it looked like a really good trade. Everything was really in the red. Everything was kind of matching up with it, but then it just took too long. I don't know. See if there's anything else. Okay, I am going to be done for the day. I just got done doing a ton of reviews, writing report cards probably for the past hour and a half, so really got not too much to talk about. Only trades that I took today were on Foot Locker. I really liked it at the open. Tell by the pre-market action here, I mean, we're just heading straight down right into the open, making a new pre-market low, and then I wanted to take it short underneath the first candle that it made over here, but I remember maybe the first 20 seconds there was no volume, and then all of a sudden we had this explosion of volume, and I went back into the video and I noticed that as soon as that volume came in, this circuit breaker came in too. So as soon as I realized that, which I'm glad I did realize it, sort of, I knew that I was going to use market order and just time it as well as I could. So I mean, as soon as I saw this thing flash 50, I was a little too slow, I think. I could have been a little bit faster in clicking the button, maybe getting filled at 50 if I was super lucky, or 36 I think it was. But I ended up getting filled all the way down at 26, and I just said, forget that. Immediately got out, 40, $16 loser. Then later in the day, well, not too much later, I started forming a really early triangle. Got the 1, 2, 3, and then the 4 after it went below the VWAP. So I really like this. We had a strong down move right at the open. Came back, tried to move higher, failed twice, 3 times, and then we dropped below VWAP, kind of consolidated a little bit again, and then popped up again above it. And at this point I was thinking, okay, so we failed to move higher. It's strong down day for everything, really. I want to get in on this on the break out of the pattern that it's forming. Plus, it's not only a symmetrical, but it's also a VWAP drop play. So I ended up getting in. I think I clicked the button at about 05 and it filled me in at 10, so I got about 3-5 cents. Just really slow. Just took too long, honestly. I thought it was going to be much faster, make a much bigger move, but with as slow as it was going, I just decided to take my profits, and I had completely exited the trade over here at 40 as it came back to retest. I had a huge squeeze up in the next minute, but came right back down, and then I noticed there was a hidden buyer down here at 75, and then as soon as he was gone, then it just really took off. I just didn't have the patience to hold on to it for that long. This early in the day, I expect these things to make a move much faster than what it was doing, so I just said, forget it, I'll take it, walk away. Finished the day plus $54. As for the daily, weekly, monthly review and everything, the week was okay. Well, I guess I shouldn't say it was that okay. My biggest problem was these 2 CM CSA trades where I just was way too anxious on getting in on them. Definitely should not have traded those. You can read all about it on these report cards that I posted. The week made a little bit of money, $21.50, but commissions absolutely killed me. I spent $42 in commissions that day. I think, if I remember right, it was something like 8,000 shares traded that day, which is easily the most I've ever done. P&L non-compliance, any trade that I'm taking where I shouldn't have taken, I'll put it down there. So I just gave away $140 pretty much to something that I really should not have. Same with the month, finishing 25, but the commissions up above 50. So totally on the month, it's only down $25. I really didn't trade too much. The market's been really just pretty ridiculous. I always know that day traders like the volatility, but what I didn't realize is that during these kind of times, these market times, is that stocks that are in play really correlate with the SPY. So I remember back in these first couple of weeks here, pretty much any stock that was in play was basically 1-to-1 with the SPY. The SPY would move down, well, then that stock would be moving down with it. So it really invalidated a lot of my trades. Really caused me to sit on my hands for most of this month. I only took 7 trades this entire month. It's just crazy. And I was here for the majority of days. I probably only missed 2 or 3 days this entire month. So I gave myself plenty to work on. If you're interested to read what exactly it is I want to work on, any mistakes, anything like that, I listed just tons of stuff in here. So definitely take a look at the Twitter. If you've got any questions, ask me, send me something. Love talking about trading. Definitely got plenty to work on, so I will just be back again on Monday. Looking forward to trade.